So I'm Nissrine Bouhamidi, Moroccan. I work with CARE Morocco. I work in a project about social accountability in education, and it's mainly how to develop a tool, a social accountability tool um, that can be doable, feasible in schools, and also how to do collaboration between parents associations in the local, regional, and the national level. I remember first I had a meeting with the school stakeholders talking about the project and talking about social accountability. So I made a presentation. I talked about what is the project, what are our goals, and that we want to do social accountability. And when I finished, one of the teachers raised his hand and said, "Ma'am, what you are saying is wonderful, but it's utopic. It's something that we cannot achieve because we have much more urgent needs in the school rather than social accountability." So at the beginning, I thought maybe it's really difficult to work with people because they have other urgent needs. They want some fans to repair things, to change things in the school rather than talking about social accountability. So it was really hard work, a big fight, if I can say, to do capacity building mainly with stakeholders to make them understand what is social accountability and, of course, work on it and work as stakeholders. So, if I can talk about results, it's really how the change has happened in the school and mainly in the mentality of people. And here, when I talk about the school, I talk about all stakeholders, parents, the teachers, principals, school directors, students themselves, how now they work all together as a committee to have a school project. So the change, it's really changing from working as a reaction to problems to working with a vision, and it's mainly a common vision to how we want our school in the future. Of course, always with an accountability perspective that is that is driving all those people and all those stakeholders in the school. This this vision in the school that is shared by all stakeholders also has given us another change, which is also the change in the power dynamic between stakeholders in the school. So before the project, we have only the school director as the powerful person in the school. Parents are not involved. Students and teachers are not involved in the management. It's only the school director. Now, all these stakeholders, they are part of the team, so they work as a team, and of course, it's also a power dynamic that has changed to be working all together, and the responsibility for the school is also shared. On the other hand, what is very important for me as a lesson learned and all the experiences, how to be able and how to dare as an NGO, how to dare question your project and try to adapt it according to the context. So the fact that we came with an idea of social accountability and we say we will do social accountability this way or that way, and we find that the context is different, doesn't mean that we just continue on what we are doing, but instead we should adapt our methodology, the way we are working with stakeholders. So I think this is very important, and this is a lesson learned in our experience, is how we were able to adapt our strategy of work with stakeholders and to do something all together as stakeholders to come up with a social accountability tool that is good for our Moroccan context. The other lesson learned is we dared as an NGO to question our project and try to adapt it, but it's also the ability of the donors to um, to go hand in hand with us in this adaptive learning and accept the changes. So, for example, we have a project with fixed indicators, fixed logical framework, and also fixed activities. We should do this and that. But working in the local context, we found out that things should be a little bit changed, not only because we believe it should be changed, but because also stakeholders we are working with in the sites, they say, but look, we want things to be done this way or that way because that's what will work for us. So the fact that we reported this to our donors and we said that we think that things should be changed because the context wants that, they didn't say, well, we don't have this in our projects and what we in our agreement, so we can't do it. No, they have accepted to do the changes, to even change the budget according to what is demanded from people in the field. And I think that was a key element for the success of the project.